Hey guys, just wanted to say hello. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're staying safe. This week, the topic is going to be instruments of the orchestra. So I'm going to take you through each lesson for this week, Monday through Thursday. Friday is going to be a creative lesson, an assignment, and so I'll give you more information on that later on in the week. You'll probably see that posted in a couple of days. In the meantime, from Monday today, you have starts out for this screen where you can get a reminder of what the instrument families are. You can also click on each one and listen to them individually, listen to each family playing. And then you can watch the percussion family episode. And yeah, that's it for this week. Make sure when you do the exit ticket, when you are all done, it's going to say submit at the end. If you can, please try and submit that so that way I know that you actually opened up the lesson. It's the only way I'm able to tell, unless there's something that you're able to give me. Next, on Tuesday, here is a song about the orchestra that you might be familiar with. And this week we're going to be focusing on percussion family and strings. And so here's a slide about strings that shows you all the different pieces and parts of the violin, the viola, the cello, the double bass, shows you their sizes. It also allows you to hear each one of them so you can kind of differentiate what they all sound like. That might be important later for a certain game. And then here is an example of how different articulations on string instruments can change the mood or the emotion in a song. For example, if I press this, makes it sound sneaky. It's because they're using a pizzicato type of articulation. If you want to see what the string articulations are, you can click over here. Here's pizzicato, here's arco, vibrato, and tremolo. Next, these are 4 videos that show you more in depth on each instrument of the string family. And here's where they might quiz you on which instrument you think you might be hearing. That is Tuesday's lesson. Next, on Wednesday, we have a small video that's talking about the orchestra seating plan and where all of the different instruments are located. So all I gotta do is just click in the center, automatically brings it right up. And then here is a game called Instrument Crane. If you want, you can do teacher mode, which it doesn't put a time limit. It doesn't matter if you get it wrong. So for example, if I get string, no, just try again. Now, if you want to have the instrument names off to make it a little bit harder, you can. Otherwise, they're written behind the instrument. If you want the pictures off behind you, you can. Or else, so that way you're just hearing the instrument itself, which is a bigger challenge to try to figure out if it's percussion, string, woodwind, or brass. And then if you want to do a game mode, give you 60 seconds to figure out which family they all belong in. Move me up here. And so if you want, there's no way to submit this as a score to me, but when you're in your lesson, down here where you see my mouse, there's usually a little icon here that says messages. And here, let me stop this real quick. That says messages. And if you want to send me a message to let me know what you got as a high score, that'd be great. And I'll let you know what I think, okay? And that's it for Wednesday. And for Thursday, this is another review. All you do is click on the top and on brass and on woodwinds and on strings to kind of get an idea. And if you want to listen to them individually, click on the instrument and it'll let you learn a little bit more about the French horn and let you hear what it sounds like. And you can do that for all of the instruments of the orchestra. Then on this page, you have 2 different ways of doing this. If you listen to the instrument, you can then place that instrument. So for example, let's listen to the first one. Sounds like it's a percussion instrument. So you want to be able to know, like, all right, percussion is going to be number 1. So you might have to get like an extra piece of paper to just kind of write down what you would put there. Next, you get even more specific. So if this is That means this belongs in timpani. What about this one? That sounds like it might be maybe somewhere in this section over here. That's all I'll say. And if when you're all done, you can show the answers to see if you guys got it correct. And then I also edited a few videos. There's the famous marble machine video that I've showed you guys before in the past. I've included a string quartet that features 2 violins, a viola, and a double bass. A cello, and an orchestral recording of the Star Wars theme. So that way you can definitely see a whole bunch of other instruments way up close as they're playing. Well, that's it for this week. Friday, I will give you guys a creatives assignment where you guys can create something and send it back to me. And whatever submissions that I get that are pretty good, maybe I'll record them somehow and showcase them on Class Dojo, or maybe forward them off to somewhere on a Google Classroom somewhere. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well, and it's been really nice talking to you. Hope you guys staying safe, and take care.